sunshines, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm so glad to have you here with me. So for tonight, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the infamous castor oil, black castor oil or just regular castor oil. Now, some of you may not even be familiar with the fact that castor oil has been around for years. Okay, when I was young, my grandmother used to give us castor oil honey when we wasn't feeling quite regular, if you know what I mean. But for some reason, castor oil has made its way back into the mainstream these days, and I just want to talk about a few ways that I use castor oil, and hopefully if you haven't tried these ways, you'll decide to try them for yourself, and hopefully they'll work for you. Two brands that I found that I use castor oil, and one of them is this one, the Jamaican black castor oil. Now this one has mango in it, and I like to use this particular one for my hair. I typically mix it with other oils such as olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, almond oil, just to name a few. I know that was quite a bit, but anyway, and I like to mix these up and create a hair oil for my scalp. Now from time to time I will just use this by itself because this is very thick and it's very lubricant on your scalp, so it has helped a lot with my hair growth. One day I'm gonna show y'all that anyway. But it's a good supplement, I would say, for your scalp. Another castor oil that I just found on TikTok that's spreading all around TikTok land is this particular one here. Now this one comes with a dropper, okay, and most people tend to use this for that hack that's going around of putting the castor oil in your belly button. Now I have to admit, I have tried that, and a lot of people say it works for them for weight loss, what have you. Personally, I can't really say that it has helped me with weight loss per se. I have noticed maybe a little bit of de-bloating the next morning after I've put it in my belly button. But one major thing that I would say that this particular castor oil helps, honey, if you want to get you some sleep, you pour a couple of these little droplets here, okay? You don't need much. And you put a couple of droplets in your belly button, rub it in your belly button a few times and around the belly button area on your abdominal area, honey, and you will get a good night's sleep. I promise you. Another way that I found that this particular castor oil helps too with your bowel movements. Yes, okay. It does help you to go to the bathroom. Now, as I said earlier in this video, castor oil has been known to help with your digestive system, with helping with being able to have a proper bowel movement. So I'm not surprised that this particular one has worked for that as well. Another way that I use this castor oil too, and I like it once again because it has the dropper on it and it's not as thick as the Jamaican castor oil that I use for my hair. I like to put a little bit on my eyebrows and also across my eyelid, and I just rub it in my eyebrows and across my eyelids, and I typically like to do that at night before I go to bed. And I have noticed that it does promote hair growth. It does make my eyebrows up a little bit thicker. I have them a little shaded in right now, but it does work for that. And it also does with your eyelashes. And once again, I have on eyelashes because I just finished doing another video, but that's not the point. It does help with that, and I will show you that one day in another video as well. And it also, along with the black castor oil, I found that that particular castor oil helps with the edges of your hairline. So if you're missing hair in your hairline, it does help promote hair growth in your hairline. Okay. Last but not least, once again, using this particular one, I like to apply it on my skin. Now, it's a good moisturizer for your face. I typically put it on after I have cleansed my face if I'm not using my mango shea butter, which I typically like to use that one when I'm going out. This one is a little bit lighter, so I like to apply this to my skin at night, and I just put a couple of droplets all over my face and massage it into my face. And once again, by being not as thick, it's a good light moisturizer for your skin at night. And lastly, like I said, not least, as most of you know, I had surgery, okay? And these are my my marks from my surgery, and I have been applying this to my incision points here and just rubbing them in. And I had surgery a month ago, and they were definitely a lot darker than they are now. So I have to say that the castor oil not only keeps that area moisturized, but it's also helping with the decoloration of my skin from the incision. So I will say that is a plus for that too. Now, I've heard that using castor oil is good for cellulite, for stretch marks, women who may be experiencing menstrual cycles, especially if you have one like this with a dropper that you can put it in your belly button. I've been told that if you do that during your menstrual cycle and rub it in your belly button, it helps with your menstrual cramps. I've also heard and been told that it helps with arthritis, with joint problems. So saying all this to say, castor oil has a lot of benefits for our bodies. Okay, so if you haven't tried any castor oil, honey, please go out and find you a bottle. It does not have to be these particular brands here that I use. Okay, you can find any castor oil that you find to your liking. These are just two that I found that I like for my scalp and for my skin. One thing I will say though, make sure that it's in a bottle, okay, and also that it's in a dark bottle, okay, because this stuff is very strong and it's very thick, and it needs to be well, I guess, insulated, you know, so that it doesn't get diluted. And also, if it's not in a bottle, if it's in plastic or paper, over time the oil can eat through that, because like I said, castor oil is very potent. So you want to make sure that you get it in a glass bottle, and a dark glass bottle at that, okay? And also make sure that it's 100% castor oil. Okay, and preferably organic. All right, so beautiful sunshines, I hope that this has helped you in deciding to explore castor oil for yourself. And if you've used castor oil or are using castor oil, leave it in the comments and let me know how you feel about castor oil. But as for me and my house, honey, we will continue to use this baby right here. All right, so you all go have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. I love you all. As I've always said, and I will continue to say, beauty starts in your mind, honey. If you can believe it, you can see it, and honey, you are. All right, now have a wonderfully blessed day. See you later.